Now, I know what you're thinking. School? That's a place where I'm gonna kill myself. That's the place of all my depression. That's the place where I became gay. But while school is said to be killing creativity and prolonging stress, school can be taken advantage of, and you probably don't even know how. So today, I'm gonna give you two choices: take advantage or to just go with the crowd. Tell me what you do in your school day. You have math, science, English, history, Spanish, etc. What most people don't take advantage of in these classes or in study hall is the breaks. Now, you could say,
Oh, well, I get my schoolwork done, so what's the point of doing anything else if I'm just getting schoolwork done? I can just do nothing.
whether it could be practicing an instrument, learning a new skill on YouTube, or maybe even working on your YouTube channel or a business. Maybe even working on a script. You ultimately have time to do these things. Because the reality is, unless you had SATs or a big test, most kids aren't mentally tired or need a nap. They're just lazy, and I am guilty of this too. A quote I think resonates with this is something David Goggins said. Only way to be successful is to embrace the discomfort of hard work. Now, this is a slight exaggeration. That is not the only way to become successful. There are many other ways. But what he really means is that you need discipline. I made a video on that, so click on that if you need that. You are going to have to do things that you don't like. Because when was the last time you heard Messi or Ronaldo say, I did the bare minimum? I was lazy. I just took the easy way to a professional career, to one of the greatest players of all time. They never said that. So you could take the easy way out, and sure, maybe you'll find some success there, but ultimately, you're gonna find even more success from hardship. So you could maybe keep balancing school and your interests, but that's gonna be pretty tough because unless you're like most people, your interest is really important to you and you want to strive to make it the best. Maybe a sport, maybe something else, but it's gonna be really hard to combine with school. So truly the answer is, and I know it's hard to say this, but you have to work less hard at school. Now, basically what I mean is straight A students. They get 95s, 96, 97, 98s, and even higher on every single grade. And what's the difference between him and a student who gets low 90s, still an A, and high B's, 89s and 88s? Is it really worth it for the student who sacrificed a lot of things just to get that one more point? Or are you comfortable with your low 90s and your high B's, but you're enjoying life? That straight A student probably is hating school, even if he's succeeding, while you are enjoying your interest because you lessened school. You not necessarily combine them, you did, but you didn't balance them out. You lessened one to help one other. You're not necessarily not caring about school at all. School is important, depending on if you go to college or something else, but saying you can't combine straight A's with your interest, that's totally fine. There are plenty of examples of people who can get really good grades and still get that extra point, but also have really good social lives. They are great people and they are happy. So with that, after this video, just pause the video, write down your goals, interests, and feelings toward what you truly want. That could be a dream job, that could be a sport, that could be a business, a YouTube channel. Just write down what you want and combine that with school. What grades do you want? What clubs do you want to join? What do you want to do at school that can work with your interests? What grades are you happy with? Is it straight C's, straight B's, straight A's, A's and B's, B's and C's, maybe even lower? What grades are you happy with that can combine your school and your interest? What are those grades? I want you to write that down. Because what makes you happy or sad, or what can make you fulfill that? Maybe you love school, and that's totally fine. This video is pointless to you then because you love school and you already know what you want to do. But that's probably not you. So after you write down that list, work on that list. Because unless school has started, and in the first weeks of school, there's still time in that first week of school to decide what you want to do, because unless you're like some kids, you probably aren't going to have work. And for some of you, it's still summer, which is great. You still have time to write down this list and work on it. And when school starts, then you can work on it even more, because that is when you can take the next step forward toward what you do or love. Anyways, guys, subscribe, join the Discord link in the description, and otherwise, stop watching and start.